Today we have a battle against Aniki. I was cruising around some forums looking for a battle, and he wanted one, so I accepted his challenge, and it just turned out to be a really, really nice battle. So he's going to switch out, and he goes to a Swampert. I U-turn out, and it does hardly anything to Swampert. I go to my own Swampert, just so I can try to get some Stealth Rock up. He withdraws and goes to Fortress. I use Stealth Rock. I'm now going to switch to Thunderbird. I know he's going to Rapid Spin, but Rapid Spin will hardly do anything to anything. He's going to switch out, and I predict his switch back to Swampert and use Hidden Power Grass. So that worked to a T for me. And a big threat went down very early. So I was really happy about that. He now switches into Saber, and I'm going to switch to Heracross. He tries to Sucker Punch. It doesn't work. He switches to Miss Magius. I try to close combat. Doesn't affect it at all. I switch to Goyo to absorb the Will-O-Wisp, and he gets burned as well due to the ability Synchronize. He now switches to Saber again. I wish, and I was just trying to be safe there. And he's going to predict my switch here. I go to Thunderbird. He Swords Dances up, and my brain died during this point in time because I forgot Absol has a massive attack stat. He has Stab, Sucker Punch, Life Orb, +2. So my brain just died at that point in time. I had no idea what I was thinking. He's going to superpower me, and I had a feeling I would live, but I didn't know by how much. I go to the red, get a Surf Off. That's going to take out the Absol. Absol goes down, and I get a little bit more HP. Switch to Goyo. Expecting a special type move, but it turns out he's a Toxic Spiker, and I was not expecting Toxic Spikes later on because you usually see those type of Rose Rates as leads. I switch Goyo out, go to Heracross, and he aromatherapies. I take a little poison damage, but I'm going to Pursuit. I predicted his switch, and Pursuit's going to do a heck of a lot to Rose Raid. He switches to his Fortress, and I switch to Wheezing, and I did not predict this at all. He explodes. I was sitting there just like, whoa, explode, and I was not expecting to live. Wheezing lives barely. And he's going to Shadow Ball. I'm going to let Weezing go because I don't have a safe switch. And I let Weezing go because I was just like, whoa, I actually survived the self-destruct. Let me just let Weezing go. I don't know how any of that made any sense in my mind, but it did at the time. So he gets Outrage off. And once that thing started outraging, I was like, wow, I'm done. But Goyo lives with 52 hit points. And now I'm going to protect. I get a little bit more HP. I guess I'm just trying to exhaust his outrage, because at this point I didn't know what was going on inside my mind. He outrages again. And I live with my favorite number. I live with 3 HP. I wish up, and I don't even think the wish even happened or not. I think all my Pokemon went. The Pokemon I was trying to get the wish health back to died at that point in time, but I was just like, woohoo! I actually lived an Outrage with 3 HP. I was hoping for some fusion hacks there, but it didn't happen, and he takes out my Swampert. I send out Arctic Rush now, knowing that Outrage won't do much to me at all. He outrages. I resist it. I'm going to substitute up. He now withdraws and goes to his bulky ghost, Warlock. I'm going to Ice Beam. And he Thunderbolts me. And I'm going to finish him up with an Ice Beam. And it gets a crit. I do think that crit was needed. I think it would have been for about 10 hit points or so that was needed. But nevertheless, it was. He outrages. I had a feeling I'd live. I live with 9 this time. Get him a Patia Berry boost, and I'm going to Ice Beam to take out the Flygon. So all he has left is a Roserade, and I have Empoleon and a Heracross. So he sends out the Roserade, and he Leaf Storms. That's obviously going to take out Empoleon. And now I'm going to switch into my Heracross for the win. And I close combat. This match was really, really fun, Aniki. Battles nowadays were going kind of slow, but this one was really fun. I'll try to get more battles up to you during spring break, guys, and comment, rate, sub. Peace.